Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. Today we're talking about Dallas Keuchel signing with the Atlanta Braves. Now yesterday we made a video about Kimbrel signing with the Chicago Cubs, and towards the end I mentioned how it'd be cool if Keuchel signed soon so I can make a video on him as well. And I pretty much got exactly that. Last night, Keuchel and the Braves were in extensive talks with each other, and the Braves threw out a magical number of $13 million for 1 year. Dallas Keuchel accepted, and he is no longer a free agent. So we have both big name pitchers off the free agency market finally, and we're in the beginning of June, actually a couple days in at this point. So really exciting news. He is with the Atlanta Braves now. They definitely need his help. We're going to go over the starting rotation currently, where I think Keuchel will fall with that, his 2018 stats, his career stats, the standings, and all that good stuff. So as I mentioned, 1 year, $13 million for Dallas Keuchel, former Houston Astro. Now the Braves aren't really going to get him for a year because it is already July, so the remainder of this season will be the term that Dallas Keuchel signs with the Braves, and he'll become a free agent again after the 2019 season is over. Hopefully it doesn't take him this long to sign next year, but we're getting way too far ahead of ourselves as the season's not even close to over yet, thank goodness. So in 2018, Dallas Keuchel recorded 34 games, a 12-11 record, so not the best. He did lose almost as many games as he won. A 3.74 ERA, 204.2 innings pitched, 153 strikeouts, and a 1.31 whip. So the whip is really good. Strikeouts are pretty good. The innings, 200 plus, is amazing, especially as a starter and a team that might need some depth and some longevity each start. That's amazing. The ERA and the record is kind of what gets to me here as a fan looking at statistics, but I know that Dallas Keuchel is a lot better than this, and if he's on a good year and a good day, he will be locked down essentially. So hopefully it won't be a huge problem. The Braves will be able to use him, and he'll be winning a lot more for them than he did for the Astros in 2018. In his career, however, he has 192 games, a 76-63 record, which is a lot better than last season. A 3.66 ERA, 1,189.1 innings pitched, 945 strikeouts, and 1.25 whip. So the career numbers are definitely a lot better than his 2018. So hopefully 2019 is a better year for him. He will be coming in a little bit later than some other pitchers, though, so he might take a little more time to get into the groove of things, really get his pitches going, location, and all that good stuff. It might take him some time to adjust, especially with a new team, new teammates, new faces, new managers, and new bullpen, new catchers, all that good stuff. So it might take him a little bit to adjust, but the Braves definitely need him, and it was a good signing on their behalf. If we look at the standings, the Braves are 2 games back of the Phillies for the division title, but they do own the second wild card spot. So at the moment, if the season were to end today, they would be the away team in the wild card. They're a game and a half back of the Brewers. The Brewers are really good. They're really not going to slow down, in my opinion, anytime soon. So the Braves need to go ahead, and if they're not going to win this, the division, they need to at least try to secure the home field advantage for the wild card. So they would have to sneak in front of the Brewers somehow. The Braves have won 33 games and lost 29 so far in 2019. So if we look at the starting rotation for the Braves, it's not in the correct order, I don't think. But you have Fulton Wich to start. Now, he came off of an injury. I'm pretty sure he's on the 60-day DL. And in 2019 so far, he's 1-5 with a 5.89 ERA. So that's 6 either wins or losses. He's participated in more games than that as a starter, and the 5.89 ERA is what really jumps out at you. The Braves have a very good offense. Josh Donaldson, Freddie Freeman, Ronald Acuna Jr., Ozzie Albies, Austin Riley, etc. But they need to bring down this ERA with the starting pitching at least, so that the runs that they put up don't go to waste if the pitchers are giving up more. Then you have Julio Teheran. He is 3-4 with a 4.28 ERA. Max Fried, I don't know how exactly to say his name, is 7-3 with a 3.68 ERA. Kevin Gausman, or Guzman, again, don't know the pronunciation, is 2-5 with a 6.15 ERA. And then arguably the best pitcher so far for the Braves this year is Mike Soroka, who's 6-1 with a stunning 1.41 ERA. So a lot better than the rest of his teammates is Mike Soroka, and we've seen a lot of struggle from Braves starting pitching, which is one of the reasons why they really needed to lock down Dallas Keuchel. Now, I was a little upset when I heard the news last night because the Yankees were in heavy talks with Keuchel, and they really needed him as well. James Paxton, J.A. Happ, CC Sabathia being on and off the field, Severino not being there. Just starting pitching's been a little bit of a rough situation for them this year, so I was hoping he was going to go to my favorite team. But Keuchel went to the Braves instead. Both teams really needed an additional starting pitcher, and honestly, the Braves need him a little bit more than the Yankees, just because the Yankees already are in the league division, and the division lead, and at the moment they're a couple of games ahead of the Rays. So the Braves, I personally want to see go pretty far. They have a really good team, partly a young team, which is also really cool to watch. And I mean, this is definitely possible for them to make a really far postseason push. I think Dallas Keuchel will definitely help. The only big question, again, is how long will it take him to bounce back, and will he put up similar numbers to 2018, where he's winning a game, losing a game, or will he dominate a little bit more, or will he lose more games than he wins? Hopefully that's not the case, knock on wood, but we have to kind of wait and see. His physical is today, and he might start as soon as tomorrow for the Atlanta Braves, so we might see him on the mound a lot quicker than most people were thinking. And Dallas Keuchel, he's a good starting pitcher, and the Braves will be able to use him, and I think they really want to go far this year. If you're a manager or anyone like in the executive part of the Braves system, you have Keuchel for only a year. You need to make this year count, and if you want to try to get to the World Series, it might take a little bit of a push. You might have to kind of work with your team a little bit more on batting and pitching and all that good stuff so you can beat teams like the Phillies. But it's definitely possible. Don't count this team out. Don't count most teams out of this one, because there's still a lot going on. And I'm really excited. The Braves really wouldn't have gotten an ace or a near ace starting pitcher if they didn't sign Keuchel, because you know how hard it is to go ahead and try to trade for a good starting pitcher this early in the season. Teams, like I just mentioned, are all still in it. Maybe with the exceptions like the Orioles and the Marlins and stuff. Teams want to go as far as possible. They don't want to give up good starters just yet. And that would all kind of wait till after the All-Star game when trades start happening. And that's a long time for the Braves to wait. So right now what they need to do, and I've said this a couple times before in different videos, they need to at least split 4-game series, try to take as many 3-game series as possible. I'm not saying sweep every team you play, but you need to try to get at least 2 out of 3 or 2 out of 4, depending on how long the series is. That's going to be really important. You need to catch up to at least the Phillies or the Brewers, and one way to do that is just to win the majority of the games. Or 50%, that's fine. Kind of balancing out the wins and losses so you're not falling far behind some of these teams that you need to catch up with. So guys, that's going to end this video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.